Hi, I'm Mark Bolander here at Bolander Horse Park. Welcome to Mountain Trail. We're the home of International Mountain Trail Challenge Association, or IMTCA. It's a new discipline that has been started around the globe. But how and why do the veterans fit into this program so well? Mountain Trail is a discipline of finesse and horsemanship, yet it has quite a bit of danger involved, just like a real mountain trail ride would. What I've seen that has been so magical for the veterans is it's a discipline that takes a lot of skill and work, which they're very familiar with. And what's really exciting, it stimulates a lot of things which they have experienced in time of war overseas. I have to tell you, when you walk across a 33-foot balance beam, you will dump a lot of adrenaline in your body. Now, adrenaline is a drug that's neither good nor bad. It just is. But it's a drug that's enabled them to survive in a time of war. It's been very beneficial. It's also a drug that they learn to live on, which can be bad. When they come back to the States, they are off of that drug. This discipline also is great with building a partnership with a horse, because you have to be mutually dependent upon each other. Mountain Trail is also really good for the veterans, but they do not find it humiliating, but they find it very stimulating. It's not just a pony ride. It's not just a ride in an arena where you had sidewalkers. It's a type of ride where they know very well that things can go seriously wrong, just like in battle. We know that on a balance beam, it is very possible to fall off if you're not focused. We'll show you examples of that. And we'll also show you examples of trust, where a person can ride across the balance beam, look ahead, drop the reins, put their arms out, and be successful. In time of battle, they're very dependent upon each other and their teammates. Often when they can't come home, those teammates are gone, and it leaves a huge void. Now we're re-putting a partnership and a teammate back together, where you can ride across the 33-foot balance beam, but you do not dare look down, or you will fall off. You cannot doubt, for the horse will feel that. Your heartbeat cannot rise because the horse can feel that. So you're going to be mutually dependent on each other, which is really a partnership. A partnership isn't just having a horse that's kind and good and does what you ask. A partnership in a horse is riding across the balance beam, knowing that you're dependent on that horse as to where it puts its feet. And the horse is dependent upon you sitting straight, in balance, and looking ahead. So both learn together. Trust also is when you ride down a 10-foot wall into water. It's quite interesting. You have to look up and sit in balance, or else when you drop down the wall and 10 foot into water, you and the horse both go into the water. So you just have to learn to trust that horse. It also teaches great balance and equitation without the rider being told, sit up straight, heels down, don't lean forward, don't lean over, don't drop your shoulder. Because if you do all those things, you fall in the water. And so now suddenly your lessons have a whole new meaning to them, because it's a practical application. It's kind of like in boot camp when you're taught to crawl under wire in the mud so you don't get shot. You know, if you screw up, you're probably not going to be dead. But in a time of battle, there is no screw up or you are dead. And when you ride down the wall, there is no screw up or you're in the water. And so when you talk about how to sit on a horse, it has a very practical meaning for the rider. Another fascinating obstacle we have is called the rolling bridge. The horse steps on that, and often the bridge just takes off a little bit and rolls. And the rider and the horse, they seem to both suck up seat cover at first. but they learn to deal with it. And there's a lot of things in life for the vets that they've had to learn to deal with when things just kind of seemingly take off out from under them. Not only here at home, coming back from battle, but in battle itself. And so all these obstacles in this discipline will actually help the veterans deal with many things that they face on a daily basis coming back from war. I think that's why it's been so powerful for them. It's a discipline that they're not just riding in a circle. They're not just trying to look perfect. It's a discipline that is formed to function. You either sit correct or things go terribly wrong. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with PSD. It doesn't matter if you don't understand every nuance of equitation and horsemanship. You can just see it for yourself. And that's why they've embraced it, and that's why they love it, and that's why we've seen the magical results from Mountain Trail with the veterans returning that we have seen. And thank you very much. Mark Bollender here.